Well, did you know that Columbus is owed some credit for the creation of Memorial Day? The origin of the national holiday has been argued for years, but Columbus is one of the cities with a viable claim. Our Caitlin Yateman talked with a local historian who lays out the Friendly Cities case. She's joining us in the studio tonight with that story. Caitlin.
Andrea, Columbus, Mississippi is one of 25 cities that has claimed the title of the birthplace of Memorial Day. The city has long-standing ties to and is often credited as inspiring the national holiday. I spoke with a local historian about Columbus's influence on the day. Columbus is a city full of history. Some of it is visible, but some often goes unnoticed. And many may not realize that it has ties to the beginning of Memorial Day. Over the years, several cities have claimed to be the birthplace of the federal holiday. Local historian Rufus Ward has researched this topic extensively and says the Friendly City has a strong case. He said things got started with ladies in Columbus, Georgia, declaring the South should have a decoration day to remember Confederate soldiers killed in the Civil War. But Columbus, Mississippi took it a step further.
Ladies here decided to do that. But they did something different. They had a decoration day, but they realized that in addition to 2,100 Confederate soldiers buried here, there were about 40 Union soldiers buried who died in a hospital here. And nobody had taken care of their graves. So in addition to decorating the Confederate graves, they decorated the graves of the Union soldiers.
Typically, flowers were not put on the graves of those from the opposing side of the war until that day in 1866. Ward says news of the act spread quickly.
I've seen it in newspapers from Maine to California. And one of the papers that carried it was Horace Greeley's New York Tribune. And a judge and poet by the name of Finch in New York picked up on that. And he wrote a poem called The Blue and the Gray that again went nationwide.
Although Waterloo, New York is officially credited as the birthplace, Ward says it's shared.
What is the birthplace? The birthplace is all over. It was a lot of places doing different things, but it was as much Columbus and that poem that really got the nation moving.
In his eyes, Columbus serves as the inspiration.
I look at it that what really happened, an idea came from Columbus, Georgia. Ladies in Columbus, Mississippi decided to take that a step further and make it an act of reconciliation between the North and the South. And then Waterloo, New York decided it should be a national day. Columbus inspired Memorial Day.
Memorial Day became a federal holiday in 1971.